Alright, we are continuing where we left off yesterday, looking for events in this zone to fill the green bar. Fortunately, there's not been too many green bars, so I'm not too crazy about it. Let's see.
Should probably take care of that before the storm arrives.
Question is, do we call him Daddy Muck or Bro Muck? Bro I guess that's up to you. War Kitten's actually pretty speedy. Yeah, I feel like they gave it a speed boost.
Check.
Bloody hell, I have the worst timing. You have the best timing, Kokus Cody. Is Ranger Spear power or Condi? Power. It has almost no Condis. I'm still on the fence about how I feel. Now that I have ArcTPS reinstalled, maybe I'll do a test of it at some point today. But it, I don't know. It certainly doesn't seem like it hits as hard as the other weapons. And because it's all ambush stuff, it's like you hit a button, you do a hit, and then you hit a button, you go invisible. And then you hit a button, you do a hit, and then you hit a button, you go invisible. So it's like every other click, you're not doing damage. And it feels like you're interrupting your auto attack chain. So it kind of feels a little clunky. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. Long live Gen 3 bacon. That will not die. Why does these new rays sound like Bram's voice? I'm pretty sure that the, what's his name? Is like Poised Arrow or something like that. I think that's Bram's voice actor. Unfortunately, it's also Bram's personality. We were calling him Bear Ram yesterday. Tony Bruce with the tier 2 sub. Thank you, Tony. Because it was like, okay, we've got a youth with a dead mom with issues with authority that is really strong and wants to go out on his own and take care of the problem without reporting it to his superiors and keeping secrets. And he's kind of dumb sometimes. Like, there was a moment of growth later on, so that's good. But, and then it was literally Bram's voice actor to boot. They just can't stop talking about the dead mom, yeah. You know what a twist it would be? If in, like, the next content thing, we find out she's not dead. She just, like, went out for milk.
Check. Check. A little more of that, perhaps.
Okay, there. That one is done. She faked her death to get away. Well, they said Jormag came, Jormag went, and then she went. So I was thinking either she died or she got corrupted by Jormag and became one of the ice bears. And then I was wondering if she's the bear we kill in the strike mission. Because then it would be like, oh, hey, yo, I actually kill your mom for a daily quest. Monk, how was the stream for you yesterday? There was one very unfortunate moment where the stream crashed and we lost like 6,000 viewers and we had to restart. I was not happy that OBS did that. However, the day as a whole was very good. It was amazing. And I think it was the second largest stream that we've done ever in like 6 years of broadcasting. We peaked at 18,000 viewers yesterday. And also, to me, even more important than that was a lot of channel growth. Concerned researchers. Is this the lightning rod thing?
My ward's name is Fervent Tempest. Leo found some ancient writings I was researching, convinced himself that they can be used to command the weather. Fool though he may be, his intentions are noble. Please, find him and make him see reason.
Okay. Rescue the Storm Chaser.
Let's rock.
Oh god. Hi, Jugo.
Clouds may shroud the rising dawn. I won't relent. My heart goes on. This is Luminance!
Okay, I thought he was screaming this is Luminance for like 0.5 seconds. He was in the middle of talking, and then you did that.
Why isn't this working? I was so sure. No, do not waver, Tempest. Redouble your efforts.
Commander,
Nice.
finally some good news.
Oh, we finished.
Nathan and I have a lead on combating the Titans. We think Bloodstone might be our missing piece. Meet us at the research camp at Ground Zero.
Leaving now. Pokey's resting at the homestead. He's in good hands.
Glad to hear it. Kid's a tough one. We'll talk more when you're here.
Takamori, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Calvin says, how are you enjoying Janthir? I am enjoying it so far.
Last I found you, you ass of a cub.
Wait, what?
Master.
You ass of a cub?
held
What?
the storm, as I knew it would. I am vindicated.
You are a fool. What you hold is not a ritual for abating violent weather. It's a ritual for courtship.
What?
He
It's
was
a love
seducing the
poem
storm.
But,
from very long ago. Exactly when, I cannot say.
oh.
Thank you for your help, Wayfinder. I have things handled from here.
You ass of a cub. You're yelling love poems at the sky. Do you like or dislike heart quests? Indifferent. I don't mind them. I would say, I mean, it depends on the heart quest, right? Some of them are more fun than others. Some of them are tedious. Cello had to re-roll a giveaway 5 times this morning. Was it like just picking AFK winners or something? Let's see. Can you feel that? There's something... Wait, oh, this is not the person I was looking for. There we go. Finding balance. There's a known bug right now that after a while rifts break in a map. Try to get into another instance.
So you do have nice things to say about me when I'm not around to hear them? In good hands, hmm?
Seems I spoke too soon. Thought you were with Pokey.
He's fast asleep. I asked Har and Willow to stay with him so I could tend to some business.
Kokasi Koti gifted a tier 1 sub to Rithlock.
Right?
They have given
If you don't want me to listen,
365
don't
gift
give me
subs
a
in the
damn
channel.
listening device. That's beside the point. I heard that you're looking into bloodstones.
Thank you, Coca.
Thought it could be of use. Rather, the heart of the obscure could.
Go on.
If the Titans are siphoning energy from Bloodstone, neutralizing the shards may nullify their advantage. Something the heart of the obscure should be more than capable of.
Risky, but it's worth a shot.
I'm inclined to agree, though it is an unpredictable material, even in small quantities. Be cautious, Commander. Last thing we want is to turn this place into Bloodstone Fen.
Yeah? The place that looks like a nuke went off? Yeah.
Kokasi Koti gifted a tier 1 sub to Diki. They have given 366 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Coca. Ow, 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 ow,
It's going to
ow.
explode!
What?
Get back! I'll cover you!
What? We spawned ghosts. Yo, they actually made a mushroom cloud?
They must be victims. Those sacrificed on Bloodstone remain tethered in death. Unless severed. These spirits had to have died well over a century ago. May have seen the original Titan rising.
Couldn't hurt to ask what they've witnessed.
Attempt to speak with the Bloodstone ghost. Rhea Ingham.
Traitors! Saul sought to foil the Titan prophecy, yes, but not by sacrificing the blood of our own. When he returns, your treacheries will be punished. The names of the May twins shall be stained in White Mantle history. We're lurking in shadow, readying to stab me in the back, aren't you? Fitting.
Sorry, chat, for third repeat. Good morning, Muck. I have been wanting to mess about with Engineer. For open world stuff, what spec did you find the most fun? One of two. I'm not really fond of Hollowsmith. This is just a personal thing. Mechanist is really good. The Signets are passives that are just always going, you know? So it's really easy to just play a chill Mechanist with either Power or Condi. If you're Power, Rifle is very unga bunga. If you're Scrapper, Scrapper really shines with Power because it generates barrier based on the damage it does, but that doesn't account for conditions. So with Power, they're constantly generating tons of barrier on themselves. So they have a lot of sustain. There is a popular build for both Scrapper and Mechanist that uses a trait called Juggernaut and a Flamethrower, and it's like every 3 seconds you're holding a Flamethrower, you gain stability and might. So you basically perma have a bunch of might and 1 stack of stability, and then you just spam Flamethrower with the 1 key. A very chill, open world combo that's pretty effective. Hope that helps. Easy Spirit. Your mortal disputes hold no weight in death, nor do Saul's.
So, you come to spew blasphemy? And to whom do I owe this discourtesy?
To you, I'm a prophet of things to come, and you're D. Alessio's bootlicker.
You look nothing of a prophet to me, and I would certainly know. I am Rhea Ingham, leader of Gavril, appointed by Saul himself. I oversee this village and its proceedings.
You talk like a politician. Take it by proceedings, you mean the murder of innocents on the Bloodstone.
You're more informed than you appear. I won't waste your time speaking in riddles, then. It is true that stopping the prophecy of the Titan's return comes with a cost, but the lives saved will be innumerable. The unseen ones vow to this future, and so do I. Those who have sacrificed themselves have not done so in vain.
As if they had a choice, you all died in vain thanks to the Titans.
But not before the Mersat turned on you and your little dress-up club.
Dress-up club?
Slain on the Bloodstone like pigs to slaughter. That's the future to which you vowed.
How could... I refuse to entertain your madness. Leave, now, or you'll be the next cast upon the stone.
Continue to use the Heart of the Obscure to neutralize Bloodstone shards. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Get to the shield! Oh, there's a Mersat in this one. Manikaz.
I normally require an appointment to speak with me, But seeing as you've interrupted my work, let's make this quick, shall we? You may speak.
Don't suppose your work is Bloodstone related?
Ah, follower. Manigaz. Or the Blood Phenom, if you prefer. My followers often do.
You seem awfully proud of yourself.
Of course. Should the scientists shun their discoveries? The artists be ashamed of their creations?
I bet you fancy
Awesome.
yourself both.
Thank you,
Art
Cherokee.
envisions the world as it could be. Science makes it reality. My greatest work is born of their convergence.
Makes cold-blooded killing sound almost poetic.
Death is a distasteful byproduct in the transference of power to Bloodstone. But the transfer itself is an alchemy of miracles. And maximizing the power retained is crucial. If that amplifies the subject's pain during the process, at least it will be short-lived. And the end result, regardless, will be the same.
Squeezing every bit of life from your victims like a binding snake.
Whether you grasp the true scale of my vision is of no concern to me. Small minds breed smaller opinions.
Whatever helps you rest in peace.
Someone asked about the mount thing. This right here is a module in Blishhud called, I believe it's called Mounts and More. So if you go into Blishhud and look at the modules, and let's see, Mounts and More right there. It does look similar to Radial Mount Menu, but it is not Radial Mount Menu. It's an overlay, not an add-on, so it is not going to break when new patches hit. Does it crash like RTPS? No. I've been using Blishhud over a year now, and I've never had it crash a single time. And again, I think it's because it's an overlay and not an add-on. Good afternoon. Hello, back to Zell. Thanks for appreciate it. Sure. Calendar, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Why does this keep getting interrupting? Let's see. Cosmos May and Cordelia May. Oh, are these the twins?
Did you need something?
You can ask us anything.
Yes, ask us.
We don't bite.
What is Chip doing?
Burn me. Don't these two seem fun?
Cats. Don't suppose you know anything about Bloodstone?
Bloodstones are our area of expertise, you might say.
Yes, you might. They're quite powerful and useful.
Very useful. Our friends certainly think so.
Giveaway is done. Yeah, the legendary giveaways from yesterday are done, yes. I should have more stuff tonight, but this stream, there's no giveaways during this morning stream. Your friends, the Mersat, care to elaborate?
Bloodstone gives one strength. With strength comes power.
With power, one may do what they want.
Say what they want.
Look at the sin on those legs!
They're wasting our time. And they're putting my petals on end.
Couldn't agree more. Let's move on.
Going so soon? Shame.
Shame indeed. Take care now.
And be sure to watch your back.
You never know.
Who might be out to get you.
Do you guys practice this in front of a mirror? Are you gonna whoosh? The other people whooshed. Okay. Did he just turn into a potato? Yes. Some people redeemed the potato thing, so I was doing that. Pet Chip. Chip is not in the room. Yeah, it's one of the filter things. Frightened Coden Cub.
Huh? Huh? Where am I?
You're dead, boy. It's alright, Cub. Just wanted to ask you some things.
Who are you? Where's my paw? Easy, Cub. Catch your breath. Do you remember what you were doing before you woke up? Well,
Hello there.
Hunting. And Pa was teaching me how to stalk prey. We were sneaking up on some game, and then everything went dark. And then some voices woke me up. One was Pa. He was yelling.
Did you see anyone?
It's all right. You can answer. This is a friend of mine. Not at first. I tried to stand to go look for Pa, but something hit the back of my head. When I woke up again, my head really hurt. And I was lying on something cold and hard. That's when I saw people.
What did they look like?
They covered themselves with long cloths, but they didn't have any fur, just their skin. They were all around me, staring. It was scary. Then I can't remember anymore.
What monsters? To an innocent child.
Can I see my paw now? He's resting. And so should you. You can see him when you wake up. Promise? Rest now, young one. You'll be with him soon.
See, he went poof. They still haven't gone poof. Char prisoner? There's a Char up here? In Janthir?
Stand down. What's a Char doing here?
Malice.
The game wants me to stand down. That's how you speak to a shaman.
What kind of shaman gets captured by humans?
Untie me.
You heard her. What are you doing in Janthir?
What? The rat speaks to me.
I'll remove those shackles.
They've got a voice
and
line
tell
for
us
each
what
race.
you're doing here.
Watch your tone.
Guess he doesn't want out.
My warband was camped in the Cascades when we were ambushed. They took a few captives, killed the rest. I think I'm the only one left now. Between friends, I don't think I've got much time. They look at me like a meal, and they're running out of food.
Well, just as barbaric. You did turn a city to ash.
And what a bright day that was.
So he's from the Searing? Is that what she's implying there? Ascalon, you mean?
The smell was magnificent. You could see the sky light up all the way from the Shiver Peaks.
I'm sure you can tell us about the Titans, then.
They will build us a bridge to the next world. 10 more years and this one will be gone.
What does that mean?
Doesn't matter. He was wrong. They all were.
Does Celestial give health? Yeah, Celestial armor boosts all stats. It's good for open world. Gavril Citizen.
I've been here the whole time, huh? Sure looks different than I remember.
Oh, does she know she's dead?
How long have I been dead?
Yep. You're quite perceptive. Well over a century.
Thanks. I've always been quick on the uptake, if I do say so myself. A century, huh? Explains why so much has changed around here.
Not everything's changed. The Titans have returned.
Returned? Getting the last laugh is a nice consolation, even in death. Once the White Mantle started taking out their own, I knew that'd be the end of this place. England wasn't so bad. But once those creepy twins took over, forget it. All hell broke loose.
This is really throwing me off, because it's like a female model, but it sounds like a guy's talking. Like, it makes me wonder if they've got the right voice with the right model. You lived here before the White Mantle, then?
Yeah. I was out here trying to get my life back together. My former line of work was a bit unsavory, you could say. But being a crook wasn't all I wanted out of life. I knew there was more to me than just that.
I can certainly empathize.
So I started
Faith used to be a thief.
Had a job, a family, and then the White Mantle showed up. And here we are. Well, more. Incredible. Entire village full of ex-cons. And it's the zealots who morally bankrupt the place. Hypocrites, all of them. If only the Titans got to them sooner. Just wish that wasn't true of all of us. There were some good ones here. What a waste.
The dead tell tales. Speak with all the ghosts. Return to the Astral Ward camp and discuss the next steps. Okay. What's the best way to get research notes? I have a video on that. Do I have a command for it? There you go. There is a video guide I did on research notes, if that helps.
Think we've gathered enough information to put to work against the Titans?
I'd say so. And enough blood-stained history to make me never want to set foot here again. Seeing how the Bloodstone got so powerful makes me want to keep anyone from using it.
Where's
Titan
Malice?
or not.
Power accumulated off stolen lives is no small threat, but it's not infallible. As long as we're intentional in its use, the Heart of the Obscure is our most promising solution up to this point. Let's regroup at the homestead. We can check on Pokey, then talk strategy. May the innocent rest, and the wicked writhe.
Confront Waiting Sorrow about her history. Odd time for that. I know who you are, Waiting Sorrow.
Iskarin broke rules to ascend you when you were suffering. You're not just a wizard, you're a fable to the Bearkin.
Quiet! Quiet. Please. Don't tell them. Don't tell Pokey or Alder. I am not a fable,